Last call. Hello out there, YouTube land. So I'm not gonna be doing the voice like for this video or whatever. Like it takes a lot on the throat. Pause. No Diddy. But I wanted to. I actually saw Scream 7 on Thursday night, right? And I was going to do my video that night. Matter of fact, I actually did do a video that night, but I didn't post the video. I didn't post the video because I was doing the voice and I was just like, this is a lot. This is a lot. And um I really didn't just want to feel like I was just rushing a video out just for the sake of rushing it out, right? I love this franchise. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite movie franchises. Definitely, probably my favorite movie franchise. Best horror franchise, far none. Like Scream has no competition when it comes to especially slashers. When it comes to the slashers, man, there's no franchise out there with the longevity and just the consistency of this franchise. Now, do Scream 7 drop the ball on that consistency? Quick answer, no. If that's what you wanted from this video, just to see what my thoughts was, I think that this is still a solid entry in the franchise. Do I think it's the best entry in the franchise? No. Do I think it's the worst entry in the franchise? No. Now, I just want this to be known. Even the worst entry in the franchise is still an enjoyable movie. And that can everybody, when it comes to this franchise, every movie has something in it that somebody else is going to like. But no movie, even if it's your least favorite movie, is not an enjoyable time. And that's the consistency of this franchise. You can hate how opening act was, the ending act. It could be the middle for you. It could be something in one of these movies. It could be a character, whatever. It could be something in this in this franchise that you don't enjoy in a certain installment. But when you think about the overall product of that installment that might be your least favorite, you know that you can still watch that movie and enjoy that movie, even with your nitpicks. And that's the same with Scream 7. And I know it's a lot of controversy going on with the whole boycotting and stuff like that. Um, I'm not one of those people, man. I'm not I'm not picking no sides. I'm just trying to enjoy a franchise that I love or whatever. And that's it, right? So let's talk about first off, let's talk about the merch, right? So I was able to get my Scream 7 popcorn bucky. Yeah. I got my cup. And I'm gonna be doing like I don't know, like a review or like a tier list. I'm gonna be doing a tier list of the movies and of the merch that I got for the Scream movie. And oh yeah, what else did I get? Okay. I got this. Yeah. And it's actually top. Yo, and actually quality. This is like even this popcorn bucket is heavy as hell, but the detail and quality, I don't know if you can see the ghost faces right there. Yeah. Yo. Actually some of the best merch I've seen. And also got this poster when I went to go see the movie. Alright, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be going over these more in detail. Which ones is my favorite, my you know my least favorite, my favorite. I'm gonna be doing that like in another video. But now let's talk about this movie, right? So I'm a big fan of Sidney Prescott, right? And I still enjoyed 5 and 6. Even with in 5, Sydney not having that big of a role. In 6, her not even being in it. So I was happy to see Sydney come back. And I will say that I think that this is Sydney. This is one of the things that I was just talking about. I don't get how you're a fan of this franchise. And if you're on the straight, fully negative train, this is Sidney Prescott's best movie by far. Like, when people be like, yo, Sidney's a fighter, Sidney is a fighter. But Sidney's definitely a fighter in this movie. Like, I mean, Sidney, like, it's some moments that Sidney have in this movie that I'm like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. It's not like, oh, it's about to be the final altercation or something, and Sidney just got fucked up, and now this person's about to come save her and stuff like this or whatever, or Sidney's in the hospital bed or what. Sidney is definitely the best final girl. She's definitely our scream queen. But Sidney do get fucked up a lot. She gets fucked up a lot in this franchise. And I think that this movie, just off of character, just off of how Sidney is as a fighter, I think it does a perfect job. This is definitely Sidney Prescott movie. I mean, I think Sidney's performance is better in this movie than it was even in Scream 1. And Scream 1 is my favorite. So just to get that out the way with Sidney. Let's talk about Gale. Gale in this movie, because I don't know, even with me being late with this review, if I really want to do spoilers. I just want to just kind of give y'all my thoughts. I think Gale in this movie, this was, oh, well, you know what? In Scream 6, Gale really kind of had a small role too. I would say in the last 3 installments, Gale has had a smaller role. Her role is more significant in this movie, but it's still small. And I would say in Scream 8, I would maybe want to see them put a little bit more time into Gale. I think I would want to see that. I would want to see a movie that might have a little Sidney, and it don't have to just necessarily be focused around Gale, but I would rather see Gale in it more than Sidney. Maybe have her be like a core point in the story. Like have her have like a core plot in whatever the Scream 8 story is, or be like one of the main characters in whatever the Scream 8 story end up being. But no, Gale, man, she had the best entrance, and yo, my theater went crazy when Gale. I would say Gale is just as popular as Sidney when it comes to this franchise. She is just as important as Sidney, because when Gale came on the screen, I'm not gonna lie, the whole theater just clapping it up, and my girl, she started off the clap. I give her that. Like, hey, baby, hey, I give you a props. At first, and then everybody just started joining, and it was cool. It was like, yo, Gale. So that was dope. And that's the thing I love about this franchise. It's still like it has that energy. It has that aura. It's one of those franchises that still feel like an event. But I'm rambling. I digress. So Gale is good. The half of the core 4 is in here with Chad and Mindy, and let me just say, off topic, Mindy is bad as fuck. Oh my god, the voice came out. But Mindy is bad as fuck in this movie. Like, Mindy, whatever this look is, keep it. Mindy is definitely more enjoyable in this movie than she has been in the past movies for me. Chad is just a funny dude, man. Just so nonchalant or whatever, but it works. They don't have a big role in this movie, but what they do, it works. And it's a part that happens. Let's just say when the attack goes down, the way I felt when the attack was happening and it was directing towards them, I was like, okay, okay, y'all, yeah, y'all part of the club, y'all part of the family, man. Like, because when stuff was going down, I was like, oh no, no, like, like, yo, like, so, all right, so they did a good job. Now, let me just say, I think that the story is good. I think from everything that happened, what they did with the story is good. Like, they didn't, they had a whole nother script in mind. They scrapped that script and they came up with this, and this feels like one of the one of the trilogy screams. It feels like, well, I'll say one of the first four, one of the first four Scream movies, rather than the recent two that we done got. Which for some is gonna be a good thing, for some is gonna be a bad thing. Um, but I will say this: there's two kind of weak points of this movie. One is I think that the new characters aren't the strongest, right? A lot of the new characters kind of feel disposable because you don't get that much time with the new characters, right? Which, like I said, it's I think that it's a little weak. You always are going to have some disposable characters, but I feel like in this movie, I really didn't care about any of the new characters. I'm going to even say I wasn't. Tatum is the best new character. Clearly, she gets the most screen time. I'd be lying if I would say that I I care about Tatum because of Sydney, but I don't care about Tatum because of Tatum. Um, so she's not bad, but she didn't win me over, right? And none of the new characters in this movie won me over. Like, there's nobody that was in this movie. I'm trying to think. As far as the new cast, yeah, I don't think there was nobody in this movie that I was like, damn, I wish they survived, or damn, I hope, yeah, I'm glad they survived. Like, nobody, like, not Sydney's husband, not none of, like, nobody. Um, but the movie still worked for me or whatever. It just has a very disposable cast. Um, and the the elephant in the room is, yes, it's not the best reveal. It's not the best reveal. You don't have the best reveal, but I will also say this: with it being a weak cast, I did enjoy a lot of the kills. Right? It's just I didn't have no attachment to any of these characters, so that's what I'm saying. That one is still like, it's a weak point of the movie, but it did make me just be like, oh shit, kill that motherfucker too. Like, hey, how you gonna kill this motherfucker? But yeah, the reveal. The reveal is also like, it's the worst reveal in the franchise. Like, that's, like, for me, that it's 6 and 7 has the worst reveals. Um, I'm trying, but even with 6 and 7 has the worst, having the worst reveals, it's still like it's acceptable, right? Because Scream, to me, Scream 4 and Scream 4 and Scream 5 kind of set you up for this. Hell, in a way, even Scream 6, like, set you up for this too, because in Scream 6 you have, it's pretty much riding off of Scream 5, but even in Scream 6 in the beginning, you kind of have somebody who, it was like fanatics of the murders and stuff like that. So in this way, I don't want to give away too much, but let's just say, um it's a weak reveal, but when you look at the overall franchise, in a way, it does make you can see how in this world that can happen. It's just for us as a viewer, and with us knowing that Stu was involved in this, we had these crazy expectations. I'm gonna tell you one of my theories, or one of while I was watching the movie, it does a good job with making you really think outside the box. The problem is when you go from thinking outside the box and now you thinking like, oh my god, this might be the greatest reveal ever. When it doesn't happen, you end up being disappointed, right? And I will say that the movie does do that. Now, it does redeem itself with kind of like a final altercation. I still think, even though the reveal was weak, the final altercation to me is way better than what it was in Scream Six. Scream Six altercation to me, it ended up being cartoony. I still remember that one part where the dude's running with the gun and the camera's like zoomed in. Yeah, right, like it. Yeah, so definitely a way better conclusion, or a way better scene with the altercation in Scream 7. Pretty much, y'all, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna do a spoiler review video, but I just wanted to get my thoughts on this movie out. Um, I think it's a solid. I give this movie honestly like a 7.5. Um, if y'all just wanted just like a full number, like, I'm trying to think, well, I lean more towards an 8 or a 7. Ugh. For Sydney, I'm gonna put it at a. I'm gonna put this movie at an 8. I'm gonna put it at an 8. I really think the main thing that worked against me with this movie was the reveal. I honestly think if the final third act was handled just a little bit differently, this movie could actually compete with one. Now, for y'all who don't know, this is how I got my movies, right? So, this is gonna be tough. Okay, Scream One is my favorite, right? That's, I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, the Steelbook. Yeah, got that. Um, then y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I know somebody about to be like, all right, bro. Hey, I know not to listen to this motherfucker. Okay, I mean, because I feel like the one beautiful thing with this franchise is everybody can like a different movie, and it will make sense because every movie offers something different, and it's Scream always changes with the time, so it's how you relate to that movie. I I love Scream 3, man. I know on the internet it's hated. I actually really rock with Scream 3. Um it's like it's a mixed bag for people who don't like it. I get it. I think Scream 3 has one of the best openings in all of the Screams. The cast is funny. Like the cast is fun. Scream 3 is a fun movie. And hey, my boy Roman, he's up until Scream 7, because like I'm not doing any spoilers, so I'm not telling you whether Scream 7 got one killer, two killers, whatever. All I'm saying is, up until Scream 7, we Roman was the only killer who actually did it dolo also. So put some respect on my boy name. Then I got Scream 4. We need a steelbook of this one, y'all. We need a steelbook of this one. I like that they took a break, they came back, and they didn't miss. Um, I love Scream 4. Like when I'm talking about, like, in this movie, you get characters that you're like, okay, I can see them staying alive, or if they were to die, I'd be like, damn, like, yo, I felt that death, and you get that out of this cast. And we got a mainstay right now. We got Kirby. So like Scream 4 a lot. Alright. Whew. Okay, and see, this is where it's like, right? Um, okay, so I'm torn between my placements of Scream 2 and Scream 6. I think overall, maybe Scream 2. But see, once again, in Scream 5, I think that Amber was a beast of a fucking killer. I think out of the last three installments, Amber is the best Ghostface. Out of the last three installments, I still think that Amber is the. When I say best Ghostface, Scream 6 got those brutal kills, right? Like, yo, Scream 6, Ghostface mask on, like crazy top, one of the top tiers. Ghostface mask off, some of that aura gets lost. I feel like Amber was that one that even with Ghostface mask off, she still maintained that presence, that aura. Like you was like, damn, I rock with Amber. Richie, not so much. Like Richie, definitely not so much. But Amber, yeah. Um, damn. I'm gonna give it the 2. I'm gonna give that the 2. I'm gonna say overall as a movie, I think that Scream 6. Oh, yeah. I think that Scream 6 is more enjoyable than Scream 5, but I think that Scream 5, that ending and just Amber, I think that Amber is still the best Ghostface killer that we done got in the last 3 installments. Now, Scream 7. Where would I place Scream 7? I will place Scream 7. Honestly, I would probably place Scream 7 ahead of Scream 2 for me. Honestly, I honestly think that it's more enjoyable than Scream 2, and Scream 2 is still a good movie. I definitely, Scream 2 has a better reveal than Scream 7, but as an overall movie for me, I got Scream 7 like pretty much in the middle. Like it's pretty much like in the middle, like when it comes to Scream 7 for me or whatever. Now, I definitely think there's certain things in 5 and 6 that I definitely enjoy more than Scream 7. Um Damn. Hold on, man. Cause I really did like Scream 6. It was just man, fuck it. I'm gonna put Scream 6 ahead of Scream 2. I'm gonna put Scream 6 ahead of Scream. Am I doing that right now? No, okay, no, I ain't doing that right now. I ain't doing that right now. Alright, Scream 7, Scream 2. No. Scream. Scream 7. No, alright, man, fuck it. Scream 7, Scream 6, Scream 2, Scream 5. That's how I got it. I like Scream. I like Scream 2. I like Scream 2. Like once again, I don't think that any of these movies are bad. It's just for me, my order, like there's a lot of things that I like in Scream 2. 100% a lot of things that I like in Scream 2. Scream 2 is very impactful to the franchise though. We lost Randy. Alright, yeah, I was tripping. Alright. Scream 2, Scream 7. Scream 6 and Scream 5. But Amber is a beast, bro. Like I will say, like Amber is an amazing Ghostface. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me with this video, y'all. Um, yeah, I think that's my definitive order right now. Oh, I hope y'all go out, enjoy the movie. Please don't let other people sway y'all decision. If you're a fan of the franchise, go support it. Um, right now, man, a lot of us need to just be off of. When I say be off of social media, like please limit your social media. Enjoy life. Enjoy the things that you enjoy, bro. Life is too short. And yeah, man, go out and support this movie. If you're a fan of the franchise, man, go out and support this movie. You can still, I still love Melissa Barrera. I have no hate toward, bro. Like, I just hate when stuff gets political, man. Like, and damn, man, because it just ruins a lot. But I love Melissa Barrera. I done watched her last two movies. Uh, Abigail, and then the one where she got the Your Little Monster, I think it is, or whatever. I'm even watching her show right now, or whatever. So I'm a fan of Melissa. I hope that she ends up coming back. Sam is a great character. Tara is a great character. I really rock with the core four. So hopefully she can come back. I really think that if we was to ever get like a final Scream movie, some way somehow it has to be a final standoff between Sydney and Sam, or something like her Sam's mother has to be involved. So, like it, I just hope that they can reconcile everything, and we can get we can get the core four back. We can keep Sydney on or whatever, and just make this whole thing work. But yeah, man, y'all go out, enjoy the movie. I'm gonna go see it for a second time, probably Thursday. I'm probably gonna go Thursday again to go see the movie, or I might go see that Bride of Frankenstein movie. Anyway, I have a review for y'all up. Oh, this was a long review. I know. Oh my god, my fault, y'all. I'm just a big fan of Scream, man. All right, y'all. Catch y'all in the next one, man. Oh, and before I leave though, movie of this month is going to be Ready or Not. Ready or Not 2. I love Samara Weaving, even though they did my baby wrong in Scream 6. That's the one. Hey, see? That's why. You know what? Scream 6 did my baby. Oh, they did her so wrong. Anyway, Ready or Not 2 is my movie of the month. I will be making a special cocktail called the Ready or Not. So stay tuned for that. Y'all know what to do. Either stab that like button and slash that subscribe button. Catch y'all on the next one. Last call. We out.